All right, we live, bro. So you can go ahead. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Okay.
Man, it's been a crazy, it's been a crazy last 4 days, y'all. It's been a crazy last 4 days. But we definitely want to come in and give an update, right? I don't say much. I just been sitting back watching, right? So me and Ray wanted to come in and give you guys an update of everything. What's up, Ray?
How many views are we at?
Nah, I'm not gonna start right now. It's like we only got 6. We're gonna give an update. You know, we're gonna let you guys know what's going on. We're gonna get some time, get some people some time to hop on. So go ahead and send this out to your team. Look at your little baby. We're gonna send this out to some people on the team. I mean, make sure you guys get this out to your teams. No matter what you got going on, right? So I've been quiet the whole time, just sitting back like a fly on the wall, watching everything. If you know me, I don't really say much. You know, not at the events, you know what I'm saying? Nowhere. I'm like, I keep to myself, you know, I'm an introvert at heart, but I love helping people, right? And that's my main goal, my main ambition with everything I do. So that being said, you know, we're gonna get this thing started. We're gonna let some people know really what's going on, why I made the decision.
Tag your teams too. Tag your teams.
Tag your teams. Tag
everybody in this live, guys. If you guys want to know the truth, we will let you guys know everything that has gone on in the past 2 weeks, because that's really when this stuff started.
Right, for sure.
Tag your teams. And we won't be long today because you know, we got a lot of behind the scenes work that we're doing now to you know, put a lot of things together. So this is just for transparency. It's a lot of rumors out there, a lot of things people are saying, a lot of bashing and everything. So we just want to give you guys at least my point of view, Aundray's point of view on everything and what actually happened.
Right, for sure. We're gonna be starting. Oh, let me get Colby in. Add Colby to the screen.
Gentlemen, I'm in. What's going on?
What's up? Good morning, bro.
Great day.
Hey, Ray, say something.
Can you hear me?
Dang. Y'all breaking up now.
Still breaking up?
As soon as I added Colby. Let me refresh. Give me a second. The broadcast should still be going, though. All right, Ray, say something for me.
What's up?
All right, we good. All right, guys. So listen. How's everybody's day going? Right? We want to wait. We want to get a couple more viewers on here before we get started. Cause we definitely want y'all to know what's going on. But then again, you do got the replay to go back in and look and watch over everything as well.
Tag your teams. That's the most important thing you guys can do right now.
So you guys can ask questions in the comments. But how's everybody's day going? Drop it in the comments for me. How's everybody's day going so far? You know, what's everybody got planned? Hope everybody's grinding, right? Because we got a lot of catching up to do, no matter what. All right, Ray, I'm about to get started. We got 18, 17, 16 viewers on. You want me to go and get started, bro?
All right, tag your teams.
All right, we got 20 viewers on. You want me to go ahead and get started? I know you want more, but they can come back and get the replay.
All right, that's cool. I see we're already getting some tags. You guys tag your teams.
All right, boom. All right, guys. So basically, my name is Dre Russell. You guys may or may not know me. I am a king in the company. You know, well, I was a king in the company, right? The king in the previous company. So the reality is this, guys. I don't say much. I sit back, I watch, you know what I'm saying, and I play my position. But when it comes time to speak, you know, I will speak and I can speak. And, you know, basically what I've been watching, what I've been seeing, you know, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Just the other day, like just last week, things were all good, right? Just last week, everybody loved Megan, right? Just last week, everybody loved Dominique Barbie. Now, today, you know what I'm saying? It's like World War III out here, or Bloods and Crips, right? So everybody's taking sides, right? And at the end of the day, right, if you loved Megan last week, guess what? She's still Megan. If you loved Dominique last week, guess what? She's still Dominique. What we have to do as adults and individuals is we need to separate the difference between emotions and facts, right? We need to stop listening to every little thing we hear other individuals say and make it like that's factor, you know what I'm saying, or truth. A lot of people are judging the situation based on something that you heard somebody else say. There's rumors going out there that Megan Lynch got the company shut down. Like, what? That's ridiculous. Megan Lynch does not have the power to make her words cause the entire company. Like, if you had common sense, right? And I'm not bashing nobody, but if you had common sense, then you would know that one individual would not cause a profitable multi-million-dollar company to close their doors because they cussed out the owners. I don't think she cussed out the owners. I wasn't there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I heard people say that she didn't, and that was a rumor, but Ray was on the call, so he maybe able to shed some light on that. But my thing is this. I want you guys to take a minute and think with your own minds. If you had a multi-million-dollar company and somebody cussed you out, are you going to get rid of your company, or are you going to get rid of the individual that's causing problems? See, a lot of this comes from just people following people and worshiping people so much that when people say certain things, they don't even think logically, right? Put yourself in that position. The reality was Tradera was going down no matter what. And there was a lot of things hidden behind the scenes that the leadership did not know. None of us knew what was going on because we had minimal communication with the owners, and they weren't upfront. We thought they were. We thought they were genuine. We went out to Florida and met with them, in July. The reason that I stuck with it, people say it's pride. People say, XYZ. People say a lot of things, but the reason I stuck with it because I had a conversation with the owners, and in my heart, I felt like they had our best interests at hand. I felt like they were honest. I felt like they were telling the truth. So therefore, I stuck, with the owners. So here's the situation. 4 months later, 5 months later, the company is gone. And it's not that I was being selfish. It's not that I was being prideful. It's not that Ray was being prideful. It's that we simply felt like in our heart that was the best decision and the best move for our teams and our families, right? People that you guys are following the Epic right now, they felt the same exact way, which is why they stuck with it, right? And so that being said, guys, what we need to do is when there's a separation, when there's a split, we have to stop disliking people that we just been loving for the past 3 to 6 to 8 months, simply because somebody came in and they passed their own agenda, or they passed their own judgment or their own opinion over onto you, which now made you, all of a sudden start thinking, roguely, right? And so that goes with the both ways with Dominique. Dominique, that's my girl. A lot of things happen behind the scenes. She made some moves that was best for her and her team. No matter how she made the moves, right? So no matter how, if she made a move that I didn't agree with, or Megan didn't agree with, or Ray didn't agree with, in her heart, she made that move for her, so she agreed with it. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters, is she made the move for her and what she felt like was the best move for her. But I'm not gonna bash her. I'm not gonna knock her for that move. You know what I'm saying? She came up off the opportunity. She was already up. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are gonna come up off of that. But here's the thing: what Ray and I and Colby, the move we decided to make, we feel like this move is best. You know what I'm saying? For our organizations, for our teams, for our families. And there's reasons we're going to discuss why we felt like it was the best move. And we're going to do it with integrity. We're not going to do it with bashing other leaders, because at the end of the day, I still got a lot of respect for Megan Lynch. I got a lot of respect for Dom. Me and Dom been in business for years, and we're going to continue to do business, because here's the thing. No matter what goes on with any of these companies, if you ruin your relationships, you may cut yourself out of a future deal that can be your life-changing $1 million, billion-dollar deal, simply because you burned a relationship over something stupid, right? So that being said, I'm going to pass it to Ray. I'm going to let Ray go ahead and give you guys a lot of the specifics and details. And then Ray's going to pass it to Colby. And then we just going to maybe have some dialogue, answer some questions, and really put you guys in a state of mind. But understand, we got to stop this, right? whether you go to Epic, whether you go run with Megan, whether you run with us, we still a family. We did this together. You know what I'm saying? The goal is still the same. We still want to create generational wealth for our families. We still want to help individuals. And we can do that no matter what choice and decision we make. And we need to be able to do it with integrity. We need to do it without throwing shots at other people. We need to do it without, you know what I'm saying, trying to tarnish somebody's name. We need to be able to do it without trying to take somebody else's, you know what I'm saying, livelihood, right? We need to do it without trying to, you know, throw somebody else under the bus so we can get a sign up, right? Some of y'all out here like, you're saying any and everything you can to get a sign up, right? It doesn't matter. The relationships are getting ruined really like crazy right now, and we need to stop that, right? Because it's not necessary. It doesn't make sense, right? So, Ray, go ahead and take it away, bro. And I'm gonna just sit here and listen to everything you about to drop, man.
What's up? What's up? Definitely go through the comments and everything too. You know, while I'm talking. So, am I clear? Is my connection clear?
Absolutely, bro.
Awesome. All right. So guys, it's been a lot that's happened over the past couple of weeks, right? You know, obviously, you know, a lot of people are upset. None of us got paid, you know, this past week, including me. You know, I think I had about 55 grand in my e-wallet that is no longer accessible for me anymore. So just going back and reviewing everything that happened, you guys, because I'm just going to review the last 2 weeks because we've had a good since September. It's been good. We have no problems. You know, we've had the most momentum ever in this company. And it's been over the last couple of weeks. So anyways, going back to 2 weeks ago, we do a leadership. And guys, tag your teams. Everyone tag your teams. This is important information, you guys. Most of you guys want to know what's going on, but everybody's saying whatever just to try to get you to do this or get you to do that. And they're putting out the narrative, oh, I got to make money now. I got to make money now. And, you know, they're saying some really awful things. So anyways, 2 weeks ago, there was a call with leadership and the corporate staff. That call I was not on. So I was informed that there was a few things said on that call that were good and a few things bad. The good that was said, they said that we were launching the app on January 1st, that we would not be charging an extra fee. So for me, we're getting the app. It's on January 1st. All the other updates they've done. So I have to believe the company is in a good situation. However, they said that they could not do the company retreat to Cosmo, Mexico in March. So me and honestly, Jacob, we felt a certain type of way because we put that trip out there and people are expecting to go to work their butts off on it. And now you're about to rip it back away from them. So anyways, I was advised to be on the next leadership call. This was last week. This is Wednesday. We do it every week. Andre's invited. I believe I don't know if he was on, but he's definitely invited. But anyways, long story short, on that call, Easton read a speech. So to me, it sounded like Cody put Easton up to do his dirty work. I'm just keeping it real. And also keeping it real, Easton is cool. You know, obviously he's not a good person either, but Cody's a complete asshole. It's impossible talking to him. We all know that, you know, at least all the leadership knows that. Long story short, we could tell that Cody put Easton up to do his dirty work. And Easton read a speech, literally read a speech, you guys. And when we was hearing the speech, we knew it wasn't going to be good. You know, it sounded like a going out of business speech, to be all the way honest with you. So on that call, what happened was Easton let everybody know that we would be going up on the price to $200 to start. So with that being said, you guys, all the leaders got mad. All the leaders got mad. And it wasn't just one person going off on the leaders. I mean, on the owners. It was quite a few leaders on that call. So it was not just Megan Lynch going off on them. Quite a few leaders were blowing on them. Now, don't get me wrong. Megan was, you know, a little bit turned up. But I can't say that they were like, okay, Megan's going in, so now I have to make a move. I think it was the overwhelming rah, 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 rah on the phone call. And you got to think, they're the owners of this company. So they already knew they was going to shut this thing down. They probably were going to try to make it last a little bit longer. But when the leaders are going off on them, rah, 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 me, I'm quiet sitting in the background because I hear what's going on. I hear everybody coming at them. So there was something said. I think Megan was like, this is our company. We brought the people. So me knowing how much of an asshole Cody is, I know he was like, okay, I got something for you. I'm positive on that. So the next day on Thursday, Easton gave me a call. And he gave Oscar a call. We're literally sitting in my living room right now. He gave me a call. He asked me, hey, look, we're not going to go up on the price. And this is what we're going to – matter of fact, let me backtrack. Let me backtrack a few things that were said on that call. Okay, so when the leaders were saying, no, we cannot do $200, Cody specifically said, yo, we will not have a company in 2 months if we do not raise this price in the next 3 to 4 weeks. When he said that, that stuck out in my mind. That was burned in my mind at that point. So after that call, us leaders got together and we're trying to figure out how to make it work. At that point, I knew it was a wrap because I just knew it. I didn't say very much on that call, but everybody on that leadership call was still trying to figure out a way to make it work. And me, in my mind, he just said if he doesn't go up to $200, that we won't have a company in 2 months. So why are we trying to figure out how to make it work? Finding a solution, a plan B would have been better. So that's when I started my plan B, our plan B, right? But moving forward, the next day, Easton calls me first. I'm basically outside on my patio, and he's like, Ray, are you good? Are you good? How do you feel? These are the changes we're going to make. The $99 would say the same, and they would charge other fees for the app and another service that they was going to roll out with. And he sounded pretty excited about it. He asked me if I was cool with it. I'm like, yes, I'm cool with it, right? After that, he calls Oscar. He asks Oscar the same thing. Oscar is cool. In chronological order, after that, Megan did give both of us a call. She did not agree with what was going on. And, Oscar thought about it. And he was like, well, I don't know if I agree with this because I didn't have time to think about it. And at that time, I believe it was an argument between her and Cody. I don't know how bad it was because they were texting each other. I didn't see it for myself, but I do know it was an argument. Next thing I know, the next day I come out with Dre. We have a house full of 30 people that we're doing a home party with, and commissions aren't paid, and the only link of communication that we have to Cody and Easton is gone. It's literally gone. So at that point, I tried to withdraw more money out of my e-wallet. And in the middle of our meeting, in the middle of our presentation, Oscar gives me a phone call. He says, our communication is blocked now, and you cannot log into your e-wallet. E-wallet access is gone. Sorry, guys. But after that, I tried to log in my e-wallet. I was like, wow, I'm not going to lie. It was like a brick just hit me at that moment. And we had people in the room excited about the program. So we had to just get to trading with everybody. And first off, we have to take time to process everything that's going on. And the problem is, as leadership, we decided to try to stick together. That's what we decided. But we had somebody that agreed, and you guys, I'm just telling you guys in order. I'm not saying to bash anybody or whatever. But Dom did agree to stick together with us on our call. The next day, and I'm not going to lie, even though she agreed to stick together, the night before she said they got 6 hours. I remember she said they got 6 hours. I didn't know what she meant by they got 6 hours, but she said they got 6 hours or whatever. So anyways, she made a move, right, for what she felt like was best for her. And, at that point, people started panicking. People started going crazy. And nobody really knew what was going on, even me. I didn't even know what's going on. In my mind, guys, we've been 3 weeks without getting paid before. We've been 2 weeks without getting paid before multiple times. Checks was coming late when I first started in this company for a while. Colby's on his line. Colby missed the check and didn't get the check he missed till maybe a month or 2 months later. But, he's definitely going to share what he knows. So for me to not get a check from the company and, and it's late on Friday or not there on Saturday, I'm not thinking anything is wrong. And I heard how hard all the leaders were going off on them on Wednesday and Thursday. So me and my method of thinking, they cut their phones off because maybe something happened that they need to fix and they don't feel like hearing our mouths. So me personally, I'm going to wait till Monday because I'm not going to make a move that's going to get anybody's checks cut, right? Or tear apart anybody's organizations. Long story short, Sunday night, here comes the email, the official shutdown email. So in the meantime, we're working, on a lot of things. And at that time, you guys, it was agreed amongst the leaders that we would stick together. We looked at three options, you guys. We looked at three options. Aundray brought one option to the table, which was not a bad option. However, he could not get what we need to get done in the amount of time that we needed done, right? So with that being said, I brought up an option, right, that I feel like they have the money to back it. They already have the system in place. The owner's an attorney. Everything is already lined up. So we had that lined up already. We wanted to look at one more opportunity with Megan. We took a look at that opportunity. Honestly, you guys, that was so it was just so far-fetched. You know, it was just, I mean, there was really nothing ready. It's a Bitcoin company. So this is the reason why, you know, I decided to make the decision that I made. And, you know, Aundray has shared the reason why he decided to, and Colby has shared the reason why he decided to. But I decided to make the decision because the last option was a Bitcoin company. They didn't have a credit card merchant at that moment. They're only taking Bitcoin. And everybody knows you have to add your ID and get approved in order to buy Bitcoin to sign up for the company. So that right there meant no auto ships are going through because no cards are getting charged. So I had no choice but to X that opportunity out. On top of that, I did not have the opportunity to talk to the owner. There was a rep that was giving us pretty much a presentation on the company. And not to mention, they're trying to get a merchant, and I understand it's a high-risk merchant, but if you only have one merchant, then you're going to be in the same situation as Tradera when they were using Stripe in March, and the merchant went down, and we went 2 weeks without a check at that point, right? No auto ships went through. People had to re-add their cards on file, you guys, because we lost that merchant. So when I looked into what this company has, and I'm going to say the name in a minute, when I looked into what they had, everything was already set in place. Yes, there's a lot of adjustments that we need to make, but those adjustments are going to happen, you guys. Not to mention, I was partnered with these people in a company for 3.5 years. I made six figures, guys. That's when I had the biggest explosion of my life. Not to mention, as owners, they've done more for me and my family than some of my friends. To keep it all the way real with you guys, they've done way more for me and my friends. I mean, me and my family. Not to mention, when I left that company, they gave me my last check, right? Which is literally unheard of in this space, you guys. So moving forward, I believe the company is going to be called Ncrease Academy. And we're going to have the same exact compensation plan that we had here with Tradera. Same exact compensation plan. It's going to be the same exact price. Same price, $99.99 a month. The good thing is we have multiple merchants. The owner is he has $500 million to be able to fund this. He's been in the industry of representing network marketing companies, owning network marketing companies, and partnering with network marketing companies for the last 30 years. They have never ran off on anybody's money because they wouldn't be in the game right now. They have never had a company shut down. Not one company shut down. So, you know, when they actually, you know, when I told them my deal and they trusted me enough to back it, guys, that was a huge relief, right? You know, for everybody. And moving forward, you guys, our products are going to be much different from the products we had with Tradera. We're still going to have the academy. We're still going to have the trade alert. However, we're going to have more tools. We're going to have a wave analyzer. We're going to have a harmonic scanner. We're going to have trade recovery. We're going to have digital products to basically blow our competition out the water, you guys, right? Not to mention, right now, there is a $24 IBO fee that where we're able to lock in our spots today and get at the top of the structure, you guys. I wish I could bring my chart over here. Guys, we're filling in the structure right now with names, right, and commitments, right? What we want to do is we want all of the leaders to come in at the top of the structure, right, immediately, because at that point, that's going to create massive spillover for the company and all the other leaders that come in, right? So it's critical, you guys. I don't know how long this $24 pre-launch price is going to go on, because we will have a product and we will start charging $99 for that product. And if you guys want to know who's working with us on the Trade Academy, We have Aaron Bennett on the team. We have Aaron Bennett. He's in control of all the trading material. He's in control of the Trade Academy. He's in control of the traders that we're bringing in for our live sessions. They gave him complete creative control. Guys, if you know anything about Aaron, he puts his heart into this, right? Not only does he put his heart into this, he agreed not to throw anything together, and he will rip it apart, right? If it's not done right and it's not looking the right way. He's not interested in making money. He's interested in helping people. That's what he's interested in. And frankly, we have to be honest with ourselves. What we had in Tradera was a lot of content for people to go through, but it didn't cost anything. A live session is an API code. That doesn't cost anything, right? The things we use with Tradera did not cost anything for them to do. So with that being said, we can add so much value to this new program. And I understand people, they think they got to make money now. But you know what, you guys? I think 10 steps ahead, right? That's why most of my team, we're always in a good situation because we have to look what just happened with Tradera, right? Cody and Easton didn't have an awful lot of money to be able to put into this, right? Obviously, they capped the money. They ran off with it, right? I'm not going to move to Epic because the same thing can happen, and I hear they're going up on their prices in a couple of months, is what I've heard. So I cannot comfortably put my people over there because the second they get to 40 or 30,000 customers, that's when the weird stuff starts going on, right? And you guys know if you make one move now and there's one hiccup or anything, guys, it's going to be chaos. So I cannot personally make that move in good faith. The opportunity with Ncrease Academy, guys, they have already had 50 to 60,000 customers in their company before. The system that they use is Data Paradigm. Guys, tag your team because this is a lot of information. I don't want anybody to miss out on it because, guys, it's so many thousands of people. It's hard to call every single person. I know a lot of people have been calling me. A lot of people have been calling me. I guarantee you guys, we have not been, curving your phone calls. It's so much going on. Guys, we had nothing put together on Friday, and now we have a company today. We have a company. We have a plan, right? We have a system in place. There's software designers right now that's working overnight to get this together, guys. And the software system that we're using is called Data Paradigm, guys. I need you to look that up. They're the most expensive network marketing software known to man. It's not even just for network marketing because other companies that have thousands of customers use that system. That system, you guys, runs 1.3 million ACN members with no hiccups, no problems. When I was in my former company with these guys, we never had the website shut down. We never had a problem getting payouts. We never had any problem at all, you guys. Not to mention the owner of Data Paradigm is partnered with Paul Booth, is partnered with us, you guys. So if you want to build something that's long-term, right, that has the financial backing behind it, that's going to be right from the very day one, right? This is where it's going to be at because I guarantee you, once we launch completely on the 1st of next month, or not next month, but February, guys, that we're going to be, there's going to be nothing you can compare to us. Not to mention, guys, if you want to take a chance, right? Because that's why I had to separate myself from the leadership because of the indecisiveness, you guys, and not to knock anybody, but it was the indecisiveness. On top of that, it was the fact that nothing is put together. We got to wait on this to take a chance that if this works. I'm not going to put my people, I'm not going to recommend people in good faith to do something that it's pieces. It's all pieces that have to be put together. And guys, in life, 9 times out of 10, there's no guarantees, right? And with that being said, with it being no guarantee and there's no timeline, you guys, there's no timeline, right? There's no timeline at all. And they were talking about signing up for free. Guys, you all know how free signups work. It doesn't work. You're taking your time to talk to somebody, to get them in for free. for a month or 2 months later, whenever the merchant, because it takes time to get a merchant, in order to get them to add their card back on file. So now you're recruiting these people 2 times. Guys, that's a lot of work. We got to move fast, you guys, to be honest with you, but we also have to move strategic. So we don't have to move by bashing anybody, guys. If you want to bash Cody and Easton, right? They're the assholes in this situation. They're the ones that ran off with everybody's money right before the holidays, you guys. I've never seen that in a network marketing company, guys. They disappeared from the face of the earth. I guarantee you they're not in the country right now because so many thousands of people know who they are and know who they look like. They may step into a restaurant and somebody might recognize them that they don't recognize, and they may have some problems, you guys. So I guarantee you they're probably somewhere in Mexico or some other country that you're able to travel to. But what I want to do as well, I definitely want Dre to step in and tell us why he made the decision. I definitely want Colby to tell you guys why he made his decision, because between the three of us, you guys, we have Dre making $20,000 a month in this company, Colby making $10,000 a month in this company. He was a hair away from making 20 grand a month and becoming a king in this company, you guys. Also, tag your team and ask questions, because this is the time to get your questions answered. If there's anything you need to know, anything that you felt like was going on behind the scenes, put it out there. We'll answer it. Great. If you don't mind stepping in and telling people why you made the decision.
So basically, Ray, man, you said a lot of good stuff, man, and you dropped a lot of good updates and a lot of information as to what's been happening behind the scenes, right, with everything going on and how we got to this point in the first place. And so, what led to my decision was, first and foremost, of course, we all know Epic, that was the first option. But here's how I see the situation, right? I want you guys to think about this, and it may be a little vulgar to some of you, right? If you walk in, right, if you walk in on your mom, and if you walk in on your mom getting beat by her boyfriend, and you find out he's been slapping your sister around, and then he offers you a job a month from then, 2 months from now, saying, look, I got a job for you making $100,000 a month, and you desperate for money, are you going to take that job? Hopefully you're not, right? If you're ready to kill this dude 3-4 months before, you're not getting ready to take the job 3-4 months later because you need money and it's big money. That's not pride, that's principle, right? And that's what I see with the Epic situation, right? So the situation of the matter is when Epic first launched, right? I had just launched Tradera, right? I came into Tradera in June. Our team put in 300 people in 30 days. The system went down. A new system came up. We lost 250 people the first 2 weeks of July. When the system came back up in July, right? Over the next 4 to 6 weeks, we put in about 800 people, right? But in that time frame, the first 2 weeks, I think we put in another 400 people. That's a lot of building. That's a lot of people. And as soon as we did that, they started talking about transitioning to a whole new company. Now, me being me, in the last 2 weeks, we just brought 300 to 400 people into this company, right? And now you guys have been planning this move for months behind the scene, but I'm just getting started. My people are just getting started. My team are just getting started. And you want us to pull them out and transition them to another company that may work or may not work, and we don't know. It's new, right? And so for me, that wasn't an option because it wasn't the best option for my team who had just got started. Does that make sense? And then so from that point on, everybody that was making the decision to leave started, being real, moving, moving funny, so to speak, with no integrity, right? In people's inboxes, creating, like, stealing people's groups, taking people for that, like people that couldn't even build, people that couldn't even hit 5,000, 10,000 a month in groups, right? Stealing people that, and I don't say like I own people, but here's the thing. If I made the connection, I put in the work to introduce somebody to something, I add them to your group. You couldn't build. And then so now you take the opportunity and you say, hey, everybody, if you want to come partner with me, come with me. Forget the person that put you in, come partner with me. And it's because they couldn't do their own legwork. And to me, that was moving too funny, right? And I said, I can't partner with individuals that don't move with integrity. I said that then, and I say it now because I have principles. I'm not going to just jump into a situation where I know a lot of the individuals was moving funny just because it may seem like the best situation right now and we're in panic mode. See, there's always a better situation. There's always options. If we weighed out all of our options and there was just no other option left, then and then only may have I considered it. But You got people that was just talking about Epic last week, just talking about the leadership last week, just talking about how they don't rock with people last week. And all of a sudden, this week, come join Epic. We need money right now. It's the best thing ever. Like, I can't move like that. Like, what? It's for our teams. No, it's for you. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a band. You know what I mean? Like, if we're saying, like, we didn't know what was going on, right? We didn't know what was going on. And see, I don't call names. We didn't know what was going on, but a suggestion was made in the meeting. We need to tell our teams to take their cars off file just in case the company's going down. And some leaders are like, no, don't take their, I'm not telling my team to take their cars off file, because if it's just a hiccup, we're going to have trouble getting it back on. We're going to lose our checks. Those same leaders made a jump, right? Because that's all they care about is not your check, not your income, not your money, but they care about their check. And that's cool, because we all care about our check. I care about my check too. Don't get it twisted. But I don't care about my check to the point that I'm going to put my team in a bad situation simply because I need to get my check back right now. So the reason I took the time to look at these different options is because, number one, I didn't want to just jump right into another Tradera, right? Because if you jump right into, like, Epic is Tradera, like, let's be honest, Epic is Tradera 2.0. I didn't want to jump back in to Tradera 2.0 that's going to have the same issues that Tradera had. I'm not saying they are for a fact, but I'm saying they're going to have to make certain adjustments to make sure they don't have those same, you know what I'm saying, situations. And so when I was looking at these opportunities, a couple things I was looking at. What can we bring that's going to be better than Tradera? What can we bring that's going to compete with IML, right? And who's going to be backing it? Who's going to be behind it? So the first thought you got to think of is, why did these companies get shut down in the first place? It's only two main reasons, guys. It's three reasons, right? Main reason number one, leadership, right? Leadership can't communicate. Leadership can't get together. The next reason is merchant accounts, right? If your merchant account can't process commissions, or you got to keep switching merchants, or merchants are holding your money and the company can't make money as fast as they need to hold the retainer. Or the third reason is legal issues, right? Because the Forex space is very, very tricky because of, you know, the CFTC rules and things of that nature. So those are the three things I was looking at. And when I found this company, it's owned by an attorney, an MLM attorney. Imagine going out of business because of legal issues and you're an MLM attorney. Your whole reputation is done. So I'm pretty sure that an MLM attorney not only has done but will also continue to do their due diligence to make sure their name and reputation as an MLM attorney is not tarnished because their company went out of business due to, you know what I'm saying, legal issues. Like, that's crazy, right? The next thing is, can the merchants hold it, right? Can the merchants sustain the growth, right? As Ray told you guys, they built, what's the number, Ray? How big have these companies built? What's the team size?
Guys, they've had multiple companies between 50,000 and 100,000 customers multiple times, and they've run them for years. On top of that, I think didn't he say that they actually leased iBoomerang to Holton Bugs and provided them with the products and the merchants?
Right. So we're good. You know what I'm saying? So on the merchant side, if you're rocking with Holton Bugs, you know what I'm saying? You know, Holton brings millions of people. If you rock with Holton Bugs, you know we're good. Like, so if I want Holton Bugs, for those you don't know, he was like the top highest income earner in MLM, like earning almost $2 million a month, right? And so I want to partner with somebody like that, right? Because we share his videos, because we learn from him, because he's the GOAT. You see what I'm saying? And then the next thing is leadership, right? And so a lot of companies may be separating rift due to leadership. See, the situation with this is our leadership issues happened in the beginning, right? We already had the conversations. We already had the conflicts. We already had the separation. So now we're not worried about those leadership issues because Ray and I, we're on the same page. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I'll talk junk to Ray. Ray will talk junk to me. And there's other leaders, right? Besides me, Ray, and Colby that are behind the scenes right now that aren't ready to go public and say they made their decision yet. But trust, guys, there's a lot of leaders right now in the background that's running with us that just because of politics, and of course, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to let it be known that this is the move they're making. And you know, guys, simply for me, it all had to be comfortable, right? You know, I'm tired of moving around. I've been in this industry for a long time. I'm tired of getting to 10, 15, 20,000 a month and then losing it, right? And then having to rebuild and do, that's a lot of work. So for me, it had to be sustainability. You know what I mean? I couldn't let pride get in my way on this move. I had to go with whatever the number said was the best, whatever made me feel the most comfortable that was going to be around here for long term. And that's the reason I made the decision. And so what I want to do is I want to let Colby tell his side of why he made the decision, right? And then from there, we're going to address a few things about the pre-launch, right, in more detail. And then we're going to open the floor for you guys to ask questions. But understand, guys, if you're going to make a move, it's your move. You can move wherever you want to. Nobody's judging you, right? If you want to go over there to Epic, go to Epic. You want to go to IML, go to IML. If you want to go to B, go to B. But the reality is this. Check this out, guys. We're trying to put together something that's never been done before. We're trying to put together something that compete with IML on the price side. We're trying to put something together that compete with B on the sexiness side. We're trying to put something together that can compete with Epic on the price side, right? And we've combined the best three Forex MLM companies right now and put it into one, and it's gonna blow everything out the water. So that being said, Cole, I'm about to pass to you, bro, and let's make it happen.
All right, appreciate it, gentlemen. Yeah, man. For me, I don't know if you guys know me or not, but if you do, you guys know I don't say too much. I'm just really about action, and really what led me to the decision. Obviously, first and foremost, the opportunity to be at the ground floor level of a company that doesn't happen every day. That just doesn't happen every day. So I literally had to take advantage of that. Secondly, and due to the fact that Ray, brought this to me. I've known Ray for 7 or 8 years now, and the trust is there when it comes to Ray, when it comes to looking out for the entire team. So with that being said, those are the biggest two things for me: seeing the opportunity at the ground floor and the trust factor, or some of you guys may call it integrity. So with that being said, that was really all I needed to know. And I don't really want to speak on any other companies, Epic or IML or whatever's out there, because honestly, I don't really care, to be honest, because I got friends over at both of them, but it doesn't mean anything, guys, because when you have a guy of high integrity like Ray and a company like Ncrease Academy, right, ground floor level, you have to run with it and you have to take advantage of it. So that was a no-brainer for me. So obviously at $24, it was a no-brainer to lock in my spot. So that's my take on it. And I'm a simple guy, so that's simply all it took for me.
All right, so it didn't take too long for him to make a decision on this, you guys. So a few things I left out, actually. I forgot to add that me, Andre Russell, and Aaron Bennett are co-owners in this company. So we do have ownership stake in this company. And on top of that, we already have everything in writing. Things have to come through our leadership council before they can be implemented. We have to vote on that, and that's to keep the integrity at in our company, right? Because we all know when you're dealing with owners like Cody and Easton, anything can happen, and they can tell you anything and all of that good stuff. The good thing about this partnership is, like I said, these guys have taken care of me and my family for 3.5 years. Guys, some of you guys were in vacation travel with me, so you know how fun that experience was, right? So if you guys want to know the players in this game, guys, me and Andre and Aaron were co-owners of this company. Peter Hirsch is backing it. David Manning is another co-owner, and Paul Booth is another co-owner. Guys, this is the best of the best team, right? Because Paul Booth runs Data Paradigm, which is the software. If you remember, the website used to do so much freaky stuff when we first started, right? Because they did not have the software in place. And because of that, we had to switch over to a new system, causing most people to lose more than half of their teams, right? And then re-add cards on file. If they had the right things in place in the beginning, right? If they spent the right money on the right system in the beginning, they wouldn't have had that problem. And that's why this was an easy decision for me to make, because of the fact that these guys have never fumbled the bag. They've never fumbled the bag in the history of their careers. Guys, you can look these people up. Not to mention another important, very, very important, very, very important. Guys, tag your team because they need to hear this. Very, very important about this new company and this pre-launch, right? So, guys, we literally had no company at all come on Friday, right? And when we told Peter about this, right, he already had a company that he wanted to get the software switched up, and he wanted to do this with us, right? But that was 2 weeks out, right, for him to be able to get everything in place. So he bought another network marketing company. That's how much money these guys have. He bought another network marketing company that has the same comp plan as ours, right? And in the same price point, right? The 99 and the 24, same price point, just so we're able to lock in our spots immediately, right? And links just became live last night, right? So the important thing about this is we've gotten so much done. We didn't have a name of a company. We didn't have nothing. Dre knows because I was with him on Saturday. We didn't have nothing on Saturday. And now we have a company, guys, and he bought a skincare company because of the product, not the product, but the compensation plan and the system is pretty much the same. So we don't have to switch up too much on that to get it ready, right? So as of right now, when people log on to get their spot, they're gonna see the skincare stuff. That's cool, you guys. There's no problem with that because come next week, we're gonna have our own website, right? Called Ncrease Academy. So your link would be Aundray Russell dot increaseacademy.com. That will be your replicated link. And those will be out next week. Not only that, we're going to have a very good looking page that's going to let everybody know about the products and services that we have coming soon. So next week, they'll be able to go on our actual website. They won't see any of that stuff. Not to mention, when they enroll, it's going to say Ncrease Academy coming soon, products and services listed, right? Guys, we are at the ground floor of this company. If you do not remember, right, let's look at how Epic pre-launched, right? They pre-launched at the $20 pre-launch price. That benefited them tremendously. And they was able to get a head start, you guys. Not to mention, they started at the ground floor. So most of the key players in that company, they were able to use that low-cost startup price in order to get ahead, you guys. So we decided to not reinvent the wheel and go with what we know works, right? We know that formula worked. We just seen it work, right? And guess what, you guys? They had an opportunity to come in at ground floor and look where they're at now, even though I don't trust it. We have an opportunity to come in at ground floor, you guys. We have an opportunity to transition for $24 instead of $99. And I know a lot of people run promos. Well, now you can save your money. You keep your money in your pocket, right? And if you did decide to run promos, you wouldn't spend nowhere near as much money, right? Because for a half off, for helping somebody with half off, that's 2 extra IBOs that you will have in the system. So, guys, we don't have much time, right? What I want you guys to do is definitely hit me, Colby, or Dre up on this, you guys. If you have a question, whether somebody is with us, just ask us, you know. Right now, as Dre said, people are making moves out of desperation, you guys. I will never move because my back is on the wall and it's a desperation move. Guys, everybody knows when you make a move out of desperation, it's never the best move. And it never ends up turning out the way you wanted to turn out. That is the reason why I had to assess the situation. I had to make a plan and I had to take action, right? And that is exactly what we did. We assessed it. We came up with a plan and now we're moving forward. We're taking action on that plan, you guys. And I don't want anybody to miss out because, like I said, this process, this pre-launch price will not be here for long. The second Aaron gets ready with all the trade information and the digital products that the company has already agreed to put into place, the second that happens, then this is, guys, we're going to 99 and we have no choice because we got to move forward, right? And as Dre said before, we're not in competition with any company. We're not looking at Epic at all because I don't believe there's something that we need to compete with, right? We don't need to compete with Tradera 2.0. We just did that, right? We just did that. We need digital products. We need more people making more money. We need better trade alerts, right? We need trade ideas. We need things where people can understand And crypto training, guys, where we didn't really have much of in the last one. We need crypto training, guys, and crypto trading training, guys. We need HFX, guys. We have all of these educators that Aaron is interviewing currently, right? He just called me just now. I had to pick up the phone so he can hear that I'm on this call, but he just called me. We have to find the most competent people and put them in position so that we can have a long-term lasting company, you guys. And another thing is too, we're going to set our price and then we're going to forget it because we're never going to go up on our prices, you guys. The 99 is always going to stay the same. Guys, learning Forex and being able to have digital products that iMarkets Live has access to and things that they don't have access to is going to kill the game, you guys, because nobody's going to be able to look at our company and look at something else. They're going to look at the products and services and the price point, and they're going to be like, I got to do this. So with that said, you guys, we didn't want to be too long. We definitely want to answer any questions, guys. I know you guys have a lot of questions. Tag your team just in case you don't have a question. Maybe they do. But guys, I would go ahead and definitely inbox us now so that we can get you set up at the top of our structure. And I'm telling you right now, because of given the situation, and you know how people are with top spots, new companies, and everything, guys, we're gonna get all of the epic people back. They're gonna get spots with us. I guarantee you. It's $24, right? Why not get a spot just to see how it works, right? Why not get a spot so in a month from now, right, you have thousands of people part of your downline, guys, you can go and join Epic and build for $99, and it take you a month or 2 months to hit Bishop or Duke, right? Or we can launch pre-launch for $24, right? We can put hundreds of people in the system, and you guys can launch. I believe January 1st, or I'm sorry, February 1st, or maybe even before then, at Prince, King, Emperor. Guys, think about how fast you can move for $24. Think about how many yeses you're going to receive. Guys, there's going to be no competition. So let's go ahead and get to some of these questions. My phone is ringing, back to back to back. Dre, if you have something to add, Colby, if you have something to add, that'd be perfect. Other than that, you guys, let me filter through these comments.
Hey, Ray, tell if you still got Aaron on the line, tell him to check his text or his Facebook Messenger. Hey, look, real quick, guys, just to go ahead and clear the air, we are not selling skincare. All right. So I heard there's rumors going around saying they're not selling Forex. They don't even have Forex. They got skincare. They're doing skincare. No, guys, Ray just explained that to you guys.
Hey, how about we get Aaron to hop on his live? Is that possible?
Yeah, I just sent him the link. That's why I told you to tell him to check his phone.
I'm a mute. I'm gonna get Aaron to hop on his. Guys, tag your team, guys, because you definitely need to hear what Aaron has to say.
Right. So tag your teams because Aaron's about to hop on and tell you guys about the education. Because I know you guys have a lot of questions about the education. And, that's the guy to answer those questions. But I will tell you this. We're not selling skincare. So for those of y'all that are listening to the rumors, right? Because here's the thing. The only way some people can have success is to spread lies about other people. I mean, that's really it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking at this and you're looking at this opportunity and you're talking to somebody else and they want you to come run with them, of course, they're going to give you some false information. So what you got to do is come directly to the source. Like somebody came to me this morning, came direct to the source and said, Dre, I want to run with you, but I need to understand something. Are y'all just selling skincare? Like, are y'all selling skincare? Because I know you told me, and I said, nah, we're not selling skincare, right? So that's what you guys got to understand. We had to get this thing up fast, right? Because people were in panic mode. People were looking to, jump ship immediately, didn't want to weigh their options. They're like, man, I got to get a position. I got to get a spot. They're going crazy. I'm losing my team. So what they did was they just jumped in, right? So what we needed to do was get something up for the people right now. So a lot more people didn't just, feel like they had to make a hasty decision. And so in order to do that, we had to, use an infrastructure of another company, which is why you'll see the skincare, but it'll just be for about a week, only because guess what? Christmas is Eve is tomorrow, Christmas is the next day, and people are enjoying their holidays and enjoying their family, the people that work on these sites. So we really haven't even had any business days. But guys, like Ray said, for $25, a lot of your favorite leaders are going to be in this company, and they're going to be in there hiding. They're going to be in there not letting you know. People are like somebody asked me for a link yesterday, and I told them, nah, you can't have my link. Go join somebody else. Then they made this crazy post bashing this company before we even know what's going on, right? And so understand, they made a move. They took their team and they secretly wanted to link with me, but because of some moves they made, I said no. You know what I mean? So, anyways, do you have date for launch? Ray, so somebody just asked, do we have a date for the launch?
That's a good question. So right now we're in pre-launch. We don't have a specific date for launch. However, it's all based off of how quickly Aaron Bennett, and he's hopping on his line now, just got off the phone with him, can put together the Trade Academy and the digital product. So he says we're 30 days out. It's still not January yet. So, possibly, last week of January, no later than February 1st. And if that is delayed, which I highly doubt, that's because Aaron is taking his time and he's putting his heart into this trade academy. He's not throwing some stuff together. He's not an inexperienced trader, which a lot of these companies have, just throwing stuff together just to sell something to people, guys. We're not going to do that over here. We're not going to throw something together just to sell to people. We're going to put together the most sophisticated system there is out where people actually get benefit from it, right? Where they actually need our products and services to make money on a daily basis. So the exact launch date, guys, I don't want to create any unexpected expectations. However, we're looking at, I don't see a reason why we can't launch by February 1st. And we're still waiting on Aaron to hop on. Right now, he said he's hopping on now. Maybe he's in the waiting room, or maybe Aundray has to let him in. But
he's not there yet.
On him, and once he lets you guys know what his plan is, and guys, you really want to hear his plan, guys. He literally told the owner before we even decided to move forward that if this is not helping people, he does not even want to be involved. And that's another thing too. And what connected him to Peter is Peter's giving 10% of his company back to charity, back to single moms. He's putting single moms in homes. So every dollar that you spend over here, some of that is going to put a single mom in a home, guys. And, we'll let, Peter explain that further down the line. Let me see where Aaron is at currently. Okay, he's in right now. Mr. Bennett.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing awesome, man. We just want you to kind of share, what made you make this decision to partner with Ncrease Academy, and also I'd let everybody know that you're one of the co-owners in this company, the head of the Trade Academy, and just share some of the things that you're going to implement to make this the most sophisticated platform out.
Yeah, so absolutely. I guess the word's out because my phone, I'm literally having to clear the messages. I'm literally getting DMs and text messages as we speak, guys. This is where we'll go ahead and make the announcement. It's been a crazy week. I want to say this. And, there's been a lot. I know you guys have been asking a lot of questions. What's going on? What's this? And, ultimately through, I call it free agency is where everybody labels it. Everybody trying to pick a piece, a part of me. They want this and that.
Hey, Aaron, you're kind of low.
Am I low? Can you hear me okay now?
Maybe you should slide your computer up a little bit closer.
I can actually, is it on Facebook? I'm on my phone right now. Let's make, you can hear me okay? Maybe I can put my headphones in. I can do that. Hang on, just give me 1 second. I'll put my headphones in, okay?
I don't know, honey.
I can't talk right now, so. Okay, can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you, Aaron.
Okay, perfect. So here's the deal. It's been a, like I said, long week. And, I've searched a lot of things when it comes to trading platform. I've been around this space a long time, guys. And when I started learning how to trade 5 years ago, I remember what it was like to be a customer. I remember what it was like when I was, in a company trying to do this and that. and make things happen. And ultimately, by me, you know, a lot of people asking, what company am I joining? I couldn't make the decision to join another company because I knew I would just be joining someone else's vision. I knew that I truly would never really have any creative design, be able to bring anything to them that I truly wanted, even though they said that. So whenever, you know, Ray, I know Aundray, we've been talking. Whenever Ray come to me and asked me, he said, "Hey, I have an idea where you can, you know, design whatever you want to design." And that was really what it was about. It was being able to create something that was really into me, which is helping people learn this skill set. And that was really where I stood with that. You know, helping people learn this skill set, helping people learn something that can change their lives. And you know, we got the funding, so we got someone who's willing to put whatever we need behind this to build the best platform when it comes to trading and education. And I can tell you this right out the gate, it's going to be impressive, you know, for what you're going to have to, you know, invest to actually the amount of value is going to be out of this world. But, you know, overall, I can tell you my vision for years to come. So, guys, this platform built and created is going to be done by me. 100%. I chose to go with Ncrease because the vision of, you know, the individuals here, what they saw, what they wanted to make happen. And the fact that they said, "Hey, man, you know, we want to give you complete freedom to build what you want to build, how you feel it needs to be built." Guys, I know what it's going to take to help people become profitable in the markets, to learn this skill set. But also I know, you know, what price points are fair. So I'm just super excited to be able to have, you know, some say-so in actually putting together, you know, everything that's what matters was just about the customer. That's all that matters, guys. All that matters is if someone becomes a member of this platform, can they learn this skill set? Can they afford to do so? And will it make an impact? And that's all it'll ever be. That's all it's ever been for me, guys. It's the only reason I can get behind this. So, guys, it's been a lot of conversations going on. So what's going on right now is we are in the process of developing, you know, making sure we select some of the top traders that are available currently, right? Making sure the best quality services are provided for you guys that decide to make this decision, because I'm not here to, you know, I want you guys to know I'm not here to develop something that's, you know, oh, it's just going to compete with the next company. There's going to be no competition with what we're going to develop. We're going to be in a whole new mecca, right? So what you're seeing right now is something we're developing a legacy company, right? You guys have heard certain company names, you know, that have been around for 30, 40, 50 years. I don't want something to be here temporarily where you know, members become a part of something. They start, you know, getting to know people in the community, and then bang, it disappears. We want this to be here for, you know, 30, 40, 50 years. I can guarantee you guys this. You do not want to miss what is about to come. You know, I know you're probably hearing a lot. You know, you've got a lot of questions. We don't have a lot of answers right this second, but I can tell you within the next few weeks, there will be everything you need to know. So, guys, Ncrease Academy is, you know, when it comes to the trading, when it comes to the training, when it comes to the services, built and developed and created by me and our team. So I'm excited. You know, I want to thank, you know, Ray for, you know, Aundray for bringing me up on this call. I see Colby on the line. Shout out. But guys, you don't want to miss the value. The key word is value delivered behind this. So, you know, that's all I have to say. I'm super excited. I've got to get back to some work on getting things processed. You know, if you guys have any, I don't know if you have any questions or anything you want to shoot to me, but if that's the case, I could hop. I'm good to go.
Awesome. Hey, I appreciate you, man, because Aaron is so busy, guys. You don't understand how busy Aaron is, because we're literally putting this together as fast as we can, but we're also taking the time to put it together the best way we can. So, I mean, behind the scenes, you guys, he's doing so much. So, guys, you have options right now, right? Right. Let's make the best option. So, with that said, you guys, I strongly encourage you to reach out to me, reach out to Aundray, reach out to Aaron. Guys, you have Aaron available. Like, he's literally one of the most is the most qualified trader I know. If I'm going to put my name on something, I'm going to back Aaron. And that's just, you know, where I'm at when it comes to the trading side of the business, right? We're not going to hire a trader that just started trading last year. We're not going to hire a trader that just started trading 2 years ago. We're not going to hire a trader that learned how to trade from Tradera. You guys, right? We're going to put the right people in place. They have the money to back this guys. When it comes to the financial backing, when it comes to the software, when it comes to the right people, guys, you're not going to find a better home, you guys. And I guarantee you, every week you're going to see massive changes. You guys are going to see the work that we're actually putting in, guys. You're going to see the evolution of the website, guys. That's powerful. Being in a company that's ground floor, that's going to be here for the next 10, 20, 30 years. Because I guarantee you guys, this company is going to be here for the next 10, 20, 30 years. Why? Because Forex isn't going anywhere. Forex is not going anywhere. And we all know that this compensation plan is highly lucrative, so lucrative, right? That multiple companies are trying to do the same thing, right? Without the same backing, without the same system, right? And with that being said, you guys, I'm going to go through some of these comments in the chat. If you have any questions, now would be the time. Other than that, we're going to hop off because we got a lot of work to do, guys. We're literally putting the company together ourselves. And the best thing about it, you guys, you have Aaron Bennett, who's a co-owner in this company, and that's important, right? That's important that he's a trader, right? He's a co-owner, so he has his creative touch, on the system. But let me go through these comments, you guys. And feel free to ask any question, guys. No question's gonna offend anybody. No question is a dumb question at this point because there's a lot of things you guys are probably, are wondering, and we don't want to leave anybody out of information that we currently have. So give me 1 second. Let me go through these comments, you guys. Aundray, if you want to help me, my phone is low. My connection is moving a little slow. Colby, if you want to help me go through these questions.
Okay, perfect. So one question that's out there, Ray, is I answered it in the chat, but what about those from Nigeria and other countries?
Awesome question. So a big problem, you guys, and this is another reason why I decided not to go with Epic. A big problem is Nigeria is where all the fraud comes from, guys. I've been in a company where the fraud got so bad from Nigeria they had to shut it down. However, we have an excellent solution for Nigeria. Everybody wanted to be able to use Bitcoin to be able to register overseas. We don't have that today, but that will be implemented well before launch, probably during the pre-launch. So we will be able to accept Bitcoin. So no more buying prepaid cards to get your Nigerian team in. No chargebacks, you guys. That's going to help the company tremendously. There won't be any fraud coming out of Africa with that Bitcoin solution. Guys, that's a powerful solution, guys. Companies do not have that solution. Most companies, you cannot register with Bitcoin, but we will have that feature, you guys. So that's going to make a massive impact in the international community, especially countries like Colombia, countries like the Philippines, countries like Nigeria, really all of Nigeria, to be all the way honest with you. And we're open. We're currently open in Nigeria. We currently can do business in Nigeria. So let's get to the next question. That was a good question.
All right, guys. Go ahead and ask your questions because I know you guys have a ton of questions. All right. For those who pay the $25, do we also need to pay the $99 at launch? Want to get more people on this launch?
Absolutely. So how it's going to work is the $24 will cover your IBO fee. And guess what, guys? Starting next week, that IBO fee that we're paying, that other companies just charge $25 or $35 and they give you nothing, you just have option to make money in a compensation plan. Well, check this out, you guys. We're in a global pandemic right now, and more people don't have healthcare. They're losing their healthcare. We're going to have access to a teledoctor. So we're going to have healthcare for a $10 copay, and that's free, you guys. That's just thrown in there because the company cares about you and they want to add the most value. So now people all over the world, including Nigeria, will have access to a doctor around the world. And to answer the first question, guys, people who sign up later on within the launch, right, they have an active IBO membership. So yes, they will need to pay the $99 because you would need access to the academy. And guys, once you see what Aaron puts together, you're not gonna not want access to the academy. I guarantee you. But people whose IBO fees have not lapsed will still be an IBO at that time. So yes, they will have to, and that's a good thing, you guys. It's a good thing because that means we're moving forward. When that happens, that means we have everything in place. And Aaron forgot to say, he's working on so many things for the next 6 months. There's going to be something close to every week rolling out in this program.
Good response. Good response. The next question is, will we have access to any services, any trading services during pre-launch?
Good question. I'm going to answer it based off the information I know. I'm going to just say probably not, but I can't say no because Aaron's not on the line, and he could be working on something that we could have access to before. I do know this, what we're definitely going to do, and we're going to implement this next week because it's the holidays this week. We're going to create a Facebook group, and we're going to be helping people trade. So we'll still have a live session going in between that time so that we can still teach our new IBOs, people who have nothing to do with Tradera, the new people. We can still show them how to trade or get their MetaTrader account set up. So we will have something come next week, you guys. I guarantee you we're putting everything together as fast as we can, the best way that we can. And no, we're definitely not going to just, not have nothing at all until launch. However, I'm not sure what that something will be besides the live sessions and the Facebook group for information.
Got you. And let me add on to that. A big reason is we don't want to rush this thing, guys. Partially because we want to make it come out. We want it to be right when it comes out, right from day one. So, when it does come out, I mean, you guys know this industry. Some of you guys is new. Some of you guys have been around for a while. Some of you guys have been around for a while. We come out with some half, but you know what I'm saying? Back office with just something thrown together. We'll be the laughing stock, and people would use that to throw shots and throw rocks at us. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we take our time to come out with something clean so that you guys don't get laughed out of an amazing opportunity, right? And we want you guys to feel proud of the company that you're going to be involved in and that you're a part of, right? And so that's why we want to make sure everything is clean and crisp when it launches. But that doesn't mean we're not going to offer anything. So like Ray said, there will be a Facebook group. And, Aaron is talking about potentially some live sessions and some other, educational things that we're going to drop in there for you guys to have access to something during the pre-launch phase. So you will have something. It just won't be on the on the official website because when that comes out, we want that to be clean. So I hope that answered that question as well. The next question, Ray, is when are ranks going to be tallied up? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. So that's Crochet. That's KK. She said when are ranks going to be tallied up? I'm not sure exactly what she means, but
if you're asking what the ranks are going to be called, we're figuring that out right now. We literally just came up with the name of the company yesterday. And the reason why we're going to have our own website next week and not this week is because we tried to wait on leadership. And, like I said, it just was a lot of indecisiveness going on. So that delayed the process of naming the company and going out and getting the domain name and trademarking it, which is happening right now. The domain name is already picked up. The trademark is already picked up. We just need the software developers to go ahead and get that together. And we all know, I believe, what's today, Wednesday? I believe tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Am I wrong or am I right?
Right. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, Friday's Christmas, Saturday and Sunday's the weekend. So, we need business days, guys.
We need business days. That's for sure. We need business days. So I would say by early next week, we will have our own website. It won't take long at all, you guys. Honestly, it's just getting the pieces in place. Like I said, name of the company, domain name, trademark, all the things that you have to do before you just put your stuff out there. So it's legitimate. So also, I forgot that Aundray added that Peter Hurst, one of the co-owners, he's an attorney and he represents other MLM companies for the last 30 years. So as far as legally, guys, we won't have a legal problem. We all know that the FTC is coming at iMarkets Live hard right now. They've already been fined before, and I believe they're in a settlement right now with them. Guys, we're going to be completely legal, you guys. We're not going to have those problems. What we want to build is, like I said, is something that's going to be long term. So we're not in the same situation next year this time. And that is the reason why I chose to partner with Peter Hirsch and Paul Booth.
Got you. All right, cool. Good stuff. Another question. How do I enroll? We got about 3 or 4 more questions, Ray. How do I enroll from South Africa?
Good question. There's a country list on there. I remember seeing the country list when I registered yesterday. You just click your country, and you should be able to roll normally. I don't see a reason why you shouldn't be able to use a debit card or credit card to get in. If you guys have any trouble, definitely contact us. But yeah, you should be able to do that.
All right, cool. The next question is, are y'all preparing marketing flyers for the company, or is this something we will have to manage ourselves in making and creating?
Good question. Another reason why I decided to partner with Peter Hurst and Paul Booth is because they already have marketing material together because they've owned network marketing companies for 30 years. They've owned it for 30 years. So all it is using the stuff that they already have, the good looking stuff. They spend a lot of money on the marketing department, guys, on a camera crew, production team. But all we have to do is once we get our logo situated, remove the old logo or whatever they had on there before, and then put our stuff on there. But the marketing material is already ready, guys. These guys are willing to spend the money, so we have everything we need up front instead of coming into problem after problem after problem, which is what we was dealing with before, and them basically putting the least amount of what it took to fix the problem up with Tradera, because that was the problem with Tradera. They just did not want to spend the money. Obviously, it was for them, it was a money grab from the beginning, you guys. And that's why Dre said there's nothing Megan Lynch could have said to them to just make them shut down abruptly. You don't do that. Megan Lynch is making $100,000 a month. If I'm the owner and you make me mad, and I get into that situation where I have no choice, which I don't think she went overboard to be suspended or get her check cut. She didn't go that far. She didn't disrespect them that far. She just told them that this is our company, which at the time, well, it wasn't our company, and it's hard to talk to an owner that way, you guys. It's definitely a level of respect that you have to talk to an owner, which, however, Cody and Easton was destroying that respect, and they were making it hard for people to even respect them because of how they was treating our people. So if that answers that question.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Active IBO, will it still be 28 days? I'll go ahead and answer that. No, it's going to be, unless I'm wrong, Ray, you can correct me. It's going to be due on the day you join. So if you join the 3rd, it's going to be due on the 3rd.
Yes, we don't do, and I'll make sure I verify, but I'm highly positive because I worked with them before. They don't do the 28 days thing. They're going to do, the startup date because they want it consistent. So if your IBO fee is due on the 1st, every month on the 1st, it's there. So people know to have money in their accounts on the 1st. That was another thing. The 28-day thing doesn't work because people forget and they don't know when to have, the money that they need to have on their card available for, when it's time to charge.
Right. Exactly. I don't know where that came from. That was the weirdest thing ever. Like people was going in after like, I ain't even been in the company 30 days. Like it got me too. Right. So, all right. So here's the question. Is the $25 one time until the platform is ready, or will it be due again in a month if we haven't hit startup? It's no issue to me paying it. I'm just asking to inform prospects. That's a great question.
That's going to be a monthly fee. So, 30 days from the day that you enrolled, you're going to have to pay the IBO fee again. And it's important that you do because everybody who gets started now, they're going to be tremendously blessed. You guys are not going to want to lose the type of spot that you have. Think about other companies that started in a similar way with this $20 promotion, right? The people at the top are eating, and the only way they got to the top is because they came in the beginning stages when they didn't. Let's not forget, and I hate to keep using their name, but let's not forget Epic, most of those people left 2 weeks before September, and they didn't launch officially. So I think
October 1st.
October 1st. So there was a 6 week period. There was a 6 week period where they didn't have nothing. Guys, I remember one time when I looked at the sign up link and it was just like it didn't look like anything, guys. It honestly looked kind of scamish, to be all the way honest with you. But look where they're at now. They got the things in place. So this is going to take, I'm not even going to say it's going to take an incredible amount of belief to get this done, because the things and the systems that we have in place, they're already proven. Guys, the people that we're working with are already proven. They already have history. They have 30 years experience doing the things that some of these companies are just starting up, and they're just fly by night, you guys. We're not doing any more fly by night type of things, you guys. We're definitely getting older. We definitely need residual income. And, it's not about making, good residual income for 6 months or a year. It's about making great residual income for the next 5 to 10 years.
Awesome. I think we might be about done. Let me see. Will there be an option? Hey, Ray, let's talk about this real quick. I don't know if you want. We'll talk about it another time. There's going to be a way, guys, where in the comp plan, somebody asking about a comp plan. There's going to be, our comp plan is very similar to the Tradera, and comp plan and other comp plan that's out there. But we are going to have some adjustments where, for example, where it takes, let's say, 250 members in order to be at $5,000 a month. There's going to be ways you can hit 5,000 a month with, let's say, 200 members. So just stay tuned for that. And we don't have all the details on that yet, but just know we can make more money with less people. So that's dope, right? And Ray, am I telling them right about that?
No, you're definitely telling them the right thing, because Aaron is in charge of all the digital products. So we're going to have other products added, digital products added a la carte. And obviously we'll receive volume for that, guys. And another thing, right? So we talked to 3 company owners, and Aundray, because I think he brought the issue up. I kind of forgot. He had to check me on it yesterday. But another thing, guys, the FTC went after Tradera. We know that for facts. That's a fact. The FTC was coming down on them. That could be the reason why they decided to close the doors. I don't know. But the FTC was definitely coming down on them. Guys, we cannot make money off of people or customers, guys. It has to be volume. So the way that this will work is 1 person, 100 volume, right? So instead of 4 people, 2 people, it's going to be 400 in volume, 400 in volume, 200 in volume. And the biggest thing, guys, how many people in Tradera had a large third leg? And remember, the third leg was a 20% leg. So if it's a runaway leg, guys, you cannot use that to rank up. And this company, your 20% leg could be any leg that you want it to be. That is critical, guys. No other company is doing that. I will say this again. The 20% leg can be any leg you want it to be. It could be leg 1, leg 2, or leg 3. Guys, if you're excited about that, let's get some 7s in the chat, because, guys, when I heard that, I was mind blown just by hearing that.
Right, exactly. Let's see. Would there be any kind of option for a free membership, kind of like what Tradera was doing?
Say it again. I don't think I understood that.
So will there be an option for a free membership, kind of like what Tradera was doing?
An option for free? Oh, of course. 3 for free, you guys. 3 for free. However, it has to be sustainable. It has to be sustainable. So it's 3 for free, but everybody still will have to pay their IBO fee. And I believe that's how Epic is doing. Everybody will have to pay the IBO fee to make it sustainable, you guys, because that's another problem. We got to look at this right now, right? We don't know why Tradera ultimately shut down. We have people looking into it now. Peter Hurst is an attorney. He's digging deep into it now. We have to find out where they went wrong, because, that's another reason why we don't want to compete with, Epic, because they copied Tradera, and look what happened to Tradera. So, we got to be careful, you guys. That's why we have an attorney as a co-owner in this company, right? And that's why, we're looking at everything. But yes, there will be 3 for free. You get 3, you will have your customer membership for free, and you will no longer have to pay the $99.
All right. And the last question is, will there be a FHX session?
Yes, HFX, right?
Yep, HFX.
Yeah. Aaron Bennett right now is currently interviewing a Hollywood list of traders, guys. People they're not, people you're gonna meet off the streets. I guarantee you. These are 7-figure traders, proven 7-figure traders. When you look at them and their lifestyle, you can tell they're making 7 figures, right? Because we gotta admit, if you're gonna get better at something, you gotta be, you gotta learn from the people who are doing it the best. But long story short, they're bringing in an HFX trader, and Aaron's idea is to have 3 to 6 traders, right? And I think we'll probably start off with 3, but within 6 months, we'll definitely have 3 to 6 for sure.
Right, and these are just the basic that we know of services that will be rolling out over time. Again, of course, everything won't be available day one. They will be rolled out, but we're looking at forex education, crypto education, HFX, live forex trading sessions, live crypto trading sessions, forex signals, crypto signals, so coin picks, like what are top coins to pick, etc. Web scanners. We're looking at 2 or 3 web scanners you guys can have. And with Aaron's mind, who knows what else we're gonna have coming down the list. We got some things coming that we really can't even talk about, but I mean it's gonna be pretty crazy, guys. A lot of good stuff coming through the grapevine. Let me see.
Absolutely, a lot of things that we're gonna have that we can't talk about, so we don't get ripped off, and somebody else tries to do the same thing that we're doing. So
Got you. And so Barry Nichols said, what's the difference between you and Epic? Barry, watch it from the beginning. We answered a lot of those questions. You may have to fast forward a little bit, but that answer is definitely in there. But we have a lot of differences between us and Epic. So but yeah, go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to answer that.
I actually was done, and that is a good question. But I was done. We can go ahead to the next question.
Got you. Well, there's no more questions, but the last question is, where do we get our link? So what you want to do is, how do you want to answer that? Like, here's my answer. First you want to find out, you're on this call, so you can make an educated decision. You want to find out what your sponsor, the person that enrolled you, is doing, right? If they're running with us, then of course you want to make sure they get their link from whoever enrolled them, etc. And then we're gonna go that way. Now, here's what you want to do. If they left somewhere else and they went to another company, then you can reach out to the next person that you have a relationship with that is running with us. But one thing I will tell you is, if someone is rocking with another company, of course they're going to tell you, all type of things of why you should go with where they went. But at the end of the day, you got to make an educated decision based on what makes sense for you, right? And so you've been on this call. If you haven't been on the whole call, watch it from the beginning so you can make a decision based on what you heard from this call. If you want to know more in depth and you have more in depth questions, you can reach out to myself, Ray, or any other leadership, and we can kind of make it happen from there. So if you want to add on to that, Ray, add anything to that, you can, or we can move on to the next. I think that was the last question, though.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Right now, we got to do what's best, for the long term. We got to look at the long term, you guys. If you want to be in Tradera 2.0, then fine. If you think that I wouldn't get it, but if you want to be in Tradera 2.0, then that option is out there. However, what we're building right now is something that's going to be highly sophisticated, and there's going to be nothing you can really compare us to. So I would rather, me personally, be at the ground floor of that. So when that benefits, I have that massive equity, right? That's coming in on a weekly basis, which is residual income, because some of you guys, some of you guys are definitely very skilled, right? And if you had a better position, you would have been a lot farther. And as far as how to get the links, you guys, please bear with us. Please bear with us. We're getting these links out as fast as we can, but you got to understand it's about 25 to 30,000 people, right? And this process, at least at this point, is going to be a little bit slower because we want to make sure that we get the whole structure filled up perfectly and there's no gaps in it at all. So when we're ready to run, on this, we're creating massive spillover for the whole company, right? If we fill up all the gaps and not leave one open, guys, that's the best way we can do this. We need to be strategic. I was just talking to Colby about that earlier today. We got to be strategic, you guys. We got to be very, very strategic with what we're doing. Right now, we already have the best thing out that's backed by, that has more money backing it than anything else out. So since you have that, I mean, it's only a few things you look for, right? You look for the money, you look for the system, and you look for the leadership who owns it, right? And we have all of that. We have the best of the best, you guys. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a Zoom later, you guys, that you guys can get your team on. You know, we'll briefly discuss more details of the launch. I'm going to know more information every single day. I'm going to have more and more information just so you guys know, and more updates. So we're going to do that tonight. With just a small group of leaders, maybe about, I would say, 20 to 50. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of the co-owners, Peter Hurst, on, and let some of our leadership, be able to get more comfortable with him, because I can tell you right now he's a very good guy, and like I said, he's putting 10% of the company, giving it back to single moms, putting single moms in shelters, guys. I mean, when you operate with the cause, right? When you operate to help, on top of that, I believe he was a pastor. Right? He's not, done as far as in the ministry business, but he was a pastor as well, you guys. So when you're doing business with people, you want to do business with people who have a heart, who actually care about the people, right? And you see, obviously, Cody and Easton didn't care about anybody but themselves. So to not make this too much longer, because my phone is literally blowing up. Like I literally have, since I've been on, about 130 messages about people getting started, you guys. I'm telling you right now, the faster you get your spot, the better it is, right? I'm telling you right now, reach out to me, Aundray Russell, Aaron Bennett, Colby Hicks. These are the guys that we know is rocking with this to the wheels fall off at this moment. There's a few other people who's not on this call, which will be, probably on later or maybe tomorrow. But reach out to us, you guys. Andre's an excellent builder. He's a trader, right? Colby, he's an excellent builder. He's a trader, right? Guys, I'm an excellent builder. Everybody knows, and I trade as well. And then you also have another option, Aaron Bennett, guys, the most qualified trader that I know of, right? So you have choices, right, of how you want to do this. So with that said, you guys, if we don't have any more questions, I want to get back to this drawing board, because I'm excited, you guys. I've been excited since day one, and I'm gonna keep it real. Yes, when Friday happened, we didn't get paid. It hit me, because I felt like this may have been a little bit different. However, I was still trying to be optimistic. However, once Peter agreed that he could put this together and let the Royal Council run this, guys, I knew that this was going to be a blessing for everybody, because guess what? Nobody had contact with the owners before, because support wasn't even responding to your messages, right? And we used to get on them, and don't think we allowed them to do that. We didn't allow them to do that. They just did not care, right? We're going to have a customer service line where you can call in, you guys. You can call in. We're going to have a customer service line where you can call in and get your
huge.
Guys, that's massive. Being able to get help when you need help. Guys, there was so many times where we was left out of the loop, even as leaders. We're not going to be in that situation, because me, Aundray Russell, and Aaron Bennett were co-owners in this company, guys, and we're bringing together an all-star cast.
Right. And I just want to add some on what you said, Red, and we can wrap it up. Guys, don't just come to me, Ray, and Colby or Aaron because we're at the top or whatever, and you want to get good positioning. Remember, it's all about moving with integrity. Like, that's my biggest thing. I feel like you shouldn't move funny just so you can get a good position and move your way up. Like, we don't have to do that in this company. We don't have to do that in life, period. Because I'm a big fan and believer of karma, right? I did a lot of messed up things when I was young, so the early years of my adulthood were pretty bad. And so I believe that now, changing the way I move, changing the way I think, and the things that I do, life is, turning around for me. It's more prosperous for me, right? Excuse me. So that's why I can't get behind when people move without integrity, because I have so much integrity, right? And so that being said, guys, don't just come to us because we're at the top and you're trying to get a good position. If someone introduced you to this space, unless they're just like blatantly, they're done, they're not doing it, they don't want to rock with us, they're doing something else, but you really want to run with us, don't come and get our links. Get their links first, right? And find out, make sure they get a good position, with whoever introduced them, right? Because we don't want to get into that whole cross recruit and taking people's teams. It's going to happen inevitably. But at the end of the day, what you want to make sure is at least you're moving the correct way. Because if you come to me, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, who's your sponsor? Are they in? Who are they running with, etc. And make sure y'all have a good relationship before I go ahead and get your link. Because I just want to make sure everyone is taken care of and we don't have a lot of animosity early on within this company. So we want to do things differently than a lot of other companies are.
So a good question right before we hop off. Somebody said, what's the difference between us and Epic? Ncrease Academy and Epic. Big difference. We're going to have digital products that Epic doesn't have. We're going to have the same trade academy. That's all they have is the same trade academy that body can create content and put it together. It's not expensive. You just need the right people to do it. So it's, important information where people can actually learn. But that's all they have. It's just information, right? We're going to have digital products, guys. First off, we're going to have the wave analyzer that lets you know when to get in and when to get out. You don't have to even be a trader to be able to use that. We're also going to have a harmonic scanner, guys. If you know anything about iMarkets Live or IM Academy, same harmonic scanner that they have, right? That they're paying, I believe, $164 a month for. And next, we're also going to have trade recovery, right? You guys think about, if you're in a losing trade, right? And you have trade recovery and it's going to close you out, and make the adjustments so that you close out and break even. So you're not taking losses. These things are critical for beginner traders to be able to use, to be able to expand their knowledge. So that's going to be a big difference. I see another question. Yes. To get started, you just send your link, right? And all they need to do is look past the other products on there because we're not selling those products, you guys. We will have our own website next week. The process is we have to get the domain name. We have to get the software developer. We already have that, but they have to put it together. So I'm just going through these questions.
No, I think we got them all, bro. That was the last one.
All right, no. The IBO fee will be $25 and it's going to stay $25. Somebody asked for your link, Aundray.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it and I don't even know who it was.
Okay, so that's all of the questions that it looks like, you guys. So we got to, hop off so we can have a very productive day, you guys. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. If we don't pick up the phone, you guys, I guarantee you it's not because we don't want to pick up the phone. It's most likely because we're on the phone with Peter Hurst. He's the first person I'm going to call when I get off this call. Is I'm calling Peter because he called me since I've been on the line. Or we're probably explaining something to somebody who wants to be involved. Or we also know, and let's congratulate Aundray, he just had 2 twins, so he may be feeding his kids or whatever. So with that said, you guys, we're going to get back to everybody as fast as we can. And we're definitely going to move in an ethical way. That's why we waited so long to make this decision. We tried to stick around with leadership, and not go rogue, which, we had a leader go rogue pretty much, and it got to a point to where it was just like, it's just a lot of indecisiveness. And we had to, we literally it's like having a good girl, you guys. If you have a good girl, you don't go look for another good girl, right? And we had a good girl here. So it came to the point to where it's no point in looking for another one. They're able to get this stuff up. They're able to get this stuff running. They have the backing, the owner's an attorney, the experience and everything. Everything made sense. So I want to thank everybody for hopping on. Aaron, I know he hopped off. I want to thank Aaron. Definitely want to thank Aundray. Definitely want to thank Colby. And I want to thank everybody for viewing this live. Guys, this is going to still be in the group. So tag your teams. Everybody needs to see this so they're able to make the best decision, because many people don't know what's going on because we can't call all 30,000 people. It's just, it's impossible. I tried it. Trust me. When all this stuff went down, literally Aundray seen. I was literally on the phone all day long. Didn't even hop off the phone. They went to the mall, left me at the house because I was on the phone all day. So we're trying to get everything out as fast as we can. So I guarantee you, we're not ignoring anybody or pushing anybody off. It's just so much stuff going on, and I guarantee you guys, we're putting the best thing together. And we came a long way since Friday. Friday we didn't have anything at all, so we came a long way, you guys.
All right, guys. So we're about to wrap this thing up. Man, I appreciate your time, Ray. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, putting this thing together for everybody to win. You know, we had to put the people first. And I'm super, super excited for what's coming, guys. Like, this is what the industry has been waiting on, right? And the time is now. If you want to get another company, you know what I'm saying, and you want to weigh your options, guys, this is $25. So whatever you decide to do, whatever you choose to do, just lock in your position for $25 just to make sure you're secure and your spot is good, right? Because we're about to bring over massive amount of people. And when we do launch and we do go live, trust and believe it's to the moon and nobody's going to be touching it, right? So that being said, everybody have a great day. Again, I appreciate those of you that hopping on. I'm going to try to go ahead and get this on a recorded link for you so you can share it with your teams and kind of go from there, all right? All right. I'll catch you guys later.
All right. Thank you all. See you all later. We'll see you guys at the beaches of the bank.
The beaches of the bank. I got to go do some Christmas shopping too. Dang, happy holidays.